Hello, thanks for stopping by. Today I'll be making beef pot pie. Let's get started. First we're going to make our crust because it's going to need some time to chill in the fridge. A couple of hours or so. So here in my processor I have 3 cups of all-purpose flour. I have 2 teaspoons of salt. I have 1/2 cup of that's shortening, I'm sorry, Crisco. And I have 1 stick of butter. Let me get that right quick. You want it to be ice cold. And I chopped it up into little squares. Oh, I'm not thinking too good today. We're just going to put them in here really quick because they melt really quickly. And you don't want that. You need them to stay cold. I'm going to get them in here as quickly as I can. Okay, that's done. And excuse me, we're going to process this until we have turns into little beads or peas or pellets or whatever it might look like to you, but that's what we're going to do. Let me get this on here right. And I'm just going to go ahead and do it because I don't want to run this machine in your ear. Let's check and see what we have going on here. That's about it. That you see, you can pick it up and squeeze it and it stays together. That should do it. Come on out of there. We just want to bring it together. Gonna take some clear wrap. There we go. Well, we're getting there. I have some candy yams in the oven, smelling delicious. It's Saturday, so you know I'm in this kitchen making my Sunday dinner. That's cool. That is cool. That's cool. I'm making a mess, y'all. Let me get it together. So I had to put my warm hands on it again to bring it together, but there you have it. And I'm going to sit it in the fridge, like I said, for about at least an hour. But if you can give it 2, that would be good too. Okay, here I have some chopped beef, and this is the same beef I use when I want to make beef stew. Sometimes they're a little big. You can just take the time out and chop them up small as you would like them. Okay, and then here I have some butter and oil. Yeah. I'm going to take these and put them in. We're going to brown them up a little. I have some onions here. I'm going to turn it down to medium. I have some onions. Honey on. And we're going to season it up a little. I have some pepper. I have some ground rosemary and thyme that I've ground together. Not much though. You know how strong this seasoning can be. A little more than that, but just be light-handed when you use this unless you love it. It's up to you. I have some Worcestershire sauce. We're going to add some. A shake here and a shake there. That's plenty. That might have been about a tablespoon and a half or so. Why don't we just add a little shake of garlic powder. Throw everything in there and let it simmer. I have a can of mushrooms that I have drained. We're going to add those in. This is a hearty pot pie. It's going to be nice and filling. Go ahead, put them all in there. Or you can use fresh. Up to you. I'm using what I had in the cabinet. Didn't have any fresh ones, so these will do fine. That's a big one, but it's okay. I'm going to turn this down low, about a 3, and I'm going to let it simmer. It's been going about 10 minutes. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of flour in here, and it's just for thickening. Even though we're going to add a gravy. And this is going to help the gravy along. About another 10 minutes. Okay, here I have a cup of beef broth. This is about nearly 2 cups. And I have some brown gravy mix. Doing some shortcuts here. We deserve it sometimes, right? Right. I'm going to mix this in. You may have some lumps. Don't worry about it. But we're going to mix it the best that we can. We're going to pour it in. And I have my hot water running in case I need to add some water. Turn it up a little. This is going to bring your heat down some too. Let's see. I think we're pretty good for now. Let me add some more. Gonna wait for the heat to come back up. It's coming back to a boil. If you notice, I didn't add any salt because all the ingredients that I've added in, most of the ingredients had salt in it, so it's perfectly salty. And it's starting to thicken, see? And I'm going to cover this. Gonna let it simmer. Try to tenderize these the beef, because if you cook it too fast, it gets tighter and tighter and tighter. So you want to cook it slow and let it tenderize. I'm gonna let it do this for about 30 minutes. In case it doesn't get as thick as you would like it to, just make you a little slurry. And this is in the same cup that I had my beef broth in. I just added a little flour. You just mix it together, and like I said, if it's not as thick as you would like it to be, you just add some in until it gets to be as thick as you want it. See how? See that? It can be a little bit thicker, but when it's just right, you run your finger down, and if it doesn't run back together, then it's just thick. But I want it to get a little bit thicker than this. So I'm going to add a little more in here. Just all of it will be okay. There we go. We're going to let it continue to cook. But see how thick it got? Look at here. Let me show you. Look at that. Yeah, that's about how I want it. Going to let it continue to cook. Simmer. You see how I have it on a low simmer? That's the way you want to do it. Just a low simmer. I'm going to add in a little more butter. About a tablespoon is all. Let's get that melted in there. And I have some cooked rice. Now this is optional, but this is the way I like to do it. Turn it around. You don't want to add too much because you know the rice will soak up. All of the gravy. And that's about enough. You see that? I'm going to taste this. That's perfect. I'm going to turn this off. We're going to add this into our baking dish. Go on in there. Set that aside to see it closely. Okay, I've already added a little flour. We're going to roll out our crust, our dough, for our crust, shall I say. You know what? Let's see. Alrighty. This is going to be kind of rustic, but that's okay. Let's see. I can use this, maybe some here. We're almost there. My oven is waiting patiently on 380. It's ready to go. Let's see. I have some heavy cream. I'll wipe it down with cream. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to sprinkle some pepper. You know, we gotta put some breathers on here. Okay, Just making sure they're open, that's all. And into the oven till it's nice and golden brown. Okay, that cooked for about 45 minutes. Looks delicious, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. Close look. Still pretty hot. Mm-hmm. It's almost too hot to taste. Give it a try. Some mushroom, some rice, some crust, and on a little piece of meat. Nice and flaky. And if you want to make it a little easier on yourself, just use the store-bought ready to use crust. That'll save you some time. I wish you could taste this. You can if you make it yourself at home. Nothing hard. It's really easy. It is. Let me take one more bite. And I love the rice in it. Like I said, I didn't add any salt because most of the seasonings that I use had plenty of salt, which made it enough. If I had added salt, it would have been too much. Yum. Thank you for watching. And remember to pray. And then pray some more. Pray for her, pray for him, pray for you, pray for them, pray for us. Don't stop praying. Pray. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe and tap that bell if you haven't. And if you have, thank you so much. Share with friends and family. And comment. I would love to hear from you. And until next time, you stay safe. You stay blessed. Take care of yourself. I love you. I really do. Later. I'm going to eat some more of this.